I'm joined by Brian and Sandra Todish of Sunset Speedway, wrapping up the final weekends here of owners of the track with the last dance. What are your emotions like right now following those opening ceremonies?
Well, the emotions are high. There's a lot of stuff going on here. You know, it's an era. My wife and I. It's a bittersweet. You know, we didn't know it was going to come to this, but it's time for us to sit back and enjoy our grandkids and enjoy each other and travel a little bit. And, you know, Sunset's been a great part of our life. We have met a lot of great people, a lot of great friends, and we will cherish for the rest of our life, and we'll be with them for the rest of our ride and our journey for retirement.
It's now time to be a fan of motorsports and not be at the head of motorsports. I want to enjoy my races now.
What stands out to you the most about your decade and a half running the track?
Friends.
Yeah,
friends.
For sure.
You know, we met a lot of friends. Traveled with a lot of the friends, going down to Daytona, or all over the place, and it's been awesome. It's been awesome.
We've definitely seen the track grow over that time, getting NASCAR sanctioning, holding some of those NASCAR Canada events, some marquee events like here in Fall Velocity. What sort of are you most proud of from this time running the track?
Well, I think we're most proud of the people that were that had our back, you know, that worked for us for the last 10, 15 years, you know. Our staff is, you know, we've had the same staff for a long time, you know, and what a crew we have, you know. They made it every day fun to come to work, even though it's a stressful and hectic days at Sunset Speedway. A lot of people. And you know, racing's a big family. You know, there's a big family, and they're now our family, and we'll cherish that for sure.
We've seen quite a few notable drivers win championships during that time. Caden and Trey Laptovich won titles before going on to win in NASCAR. Rick Spencer Walt, you know, we have Corey McAllister, lots of different
Taylor Holloway, Gordy Shepard. There's a whole bunch of them.
Walters,
yes, Tommy Walters. You know, Dilly. There's a whole bunch of guys.
So what stands out to you the most about that sort of, you know, being a home track for all these notable drivers?
Well, the great thing is that you see a lot of them growing up, you know, like Drayton and all those, and their family. I remember when they were 11, 12, 13 years old racing, winning championships, you know, and it's they're grown into fine young men and great drivers and great people. And we've seen a lot of people grow here, you know, from young kids to adult men and women, and it's just a fantastic feeling.
And that's the whole thing with our junior lanes that we have and run here with the kids, and when they start, and just watching them grow up. I love my team, like the drivers of the junior lane. So those kids I'm going to really miss. So we're proud of them.
Absolutely.
I know it's still early here in the off season, but is there anything you can say as far as what's next for Sunset Speedway?
Well, right at this point in time, we're not sure. There's some interest about it. Keep going. We're going to look into that after the season. We're not quite sure. We just know that Sandra and I are going to retire, and then we'll go from there. We opened Hope Valley Ranch at Dixon and Wellness Center in Lindsay, and we're going to try to save some lives going forward. So we're going to just change our mentality a little bit and go into the world, and we need some lot of mental health out there, so we're going to try to help some people out.
Yeah, that's a great cause for sure. And as far as just for some final thoughts here, are there any sort of highlights, some memories that stand out to you thinking back to your time?
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Over the years, I used to, you know, I got to work with all the other tracks, right? You know, Luke, JP, John, you know, all those guys, and they're a good bunch of guys to work with. APC, you know, all the touring series, they were awesome. You know what I mean? We love those guys, and we wish them nothing but the best. And we'll be visiting them on the off seasons now. It'll be kind of bittersweet, but it'll be nice. You know.
All right, Brian and Sandra Todish, thank you for speaking with me, and congrats on your time here at Sunset.
Thank you. And from Sandra and I, and Jonathan and Amanda, Willow and Hunter, we love you guys, and thanks for being a part of our family.